Hello friends, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. We are coming to you live-ish on the fly, and I am coming to you with another food review, and this time I'm actually reviewing a product from a company that I don't normally F with. I don't normally like them. I have mentioned this company before. It is the Dole Corporation, and I find their bananas to be somewhat fugazi, if we can say that, or fugazi. It depends on where you're from, regionally, how you would pronounce that word. But they don't taste like real bananas. They don't look like real bananas. They don't feel like real bananas. So I find Dole to be a little bit sus. However, this is a product that is a single ingredient. And it was on the shelves at grocery outlet for 50 cents, so you know I had to buy it. And it's only one ingredient, and it's so absolutely good. And it is this. They are called Good Crunch, and these happen to be the pineapples. Now, what I found at the grocery store is the pineapples like this, they're absolutely plain. Then they have pineapples with sort of like a tahini kind of vibe on them, like a chamoy, like chili and lime. And then they have bananas, and these are just freeze-dried. Now, they have a bunch of claims that we are going to go into later on the back of them. And since it is Dole, I don't know if it's just spin or if it's actually the truth. However, they claim that they're planet positive and super healthy and blah, blah, blah. But seeing as how it is just a single ingredient, it's so good. Here is an example of what it looks like. This is a piece of pineapple, and it's super crunchy. You hear that crunch? That's a massive crunch. It is so good. And it's just pineapple. The bananas are amazing. And now what I need is for Dole to do this, or somebody, with potatoes so that you can make oil-free, salt-free potato chips. Please do that immediately. Ooh, we'll be right back. Like I was saying, they got it. Somebody has to do this with potatoes, and then like you could do this with like some sort of rice snack, so it can be oil-free and salt-free. But just a single ingredient, just potatoes, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, other root vegetables, taro, jicama. Do you know what I mean? Rutabaga. Oh, beets. All right, that's enough for that. But seriously, that is what they need to do this with a vegetable now, all of the vegetables, and just freeze dry them, and that's it. I would do it myself, but I don't have one yet. But when I do, that's what I'm going to do. But until then, this is such a good product. It tastes so good. And I would love to see it done with a potato, because I would love to eat a oil-free, salt-free chip. Thank you. Love you.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Go.
friends, we are back from our walk, and we have discussed all of the light work matters when it comes to this Dole snack. It's called Good Crunch, and the crunch is very, very good. It is whole food, plant-based. It is single ingredient. However, it is from the Dole Corporation, so I do have some problems. First of all, I feel like they are pushing the... I'll try to take a picture of it. Can you see this? There we go. The planet positive agenda. Just a little bit too hard to be the Dole Corporation. But we're going to suspend disbelief for just a second. They're saying, we're bringing you a planet positive snack that is incredibly crunchy, bursting with flavor, and totally munchable. But that's not the only good thing about it. Now, all of those claims are true. Unbelievably crunchy, bursting with flavor, totally munchable. And then here are the other claims. Okay, it has good taste. Our pineapples are naturally ripened under the tropical sun, then dried, blah, blah, blah. Good nutrition. I might have said freeze-dried, but they are dehydrated. And I feel like a commercial dehydrator gets them extra crunchy. I don't know that a home dehydrator is going to be able to get your fruit, especially as crunchy as this is. I absolutely love it. I wish I could get myself a commercial dehydrator. Anyway, then they say that it is good for the planet. We use solar energy to power our drying process, which lowers the CO2 contribution to the air. Okay. Then it says, this is where I have a big problem. It says, good for people. That's the headline. We source our fruit from local farmers at a fair price and organize agricultural trainings regularly to empower them to improve their yields. That all sounds great, right? Here's the problem. It says we source our fruit from local farmers, okay? We go to the other part of the bag that tells you the company. And it says, manufactured for Dole, Packaged Foods, LLC, Westlake, California. Okay. Remember, they said we source our fruit from local farmers. The company is from Westlake, California. the pineapples are a product of Thailand. That's not local, friends. What do they mean by local? If you're a company that is based in California, for you to put local on the bag, the pineapples have to come from California. If the pineapples don't even come from the United States of America, you can't put local on the bag. And no offense to anybody in another country, but what is Dole doing empowering farmers in Thailand? Aren't there farmers in the United States that need that power? Stop playing games. That is what makes me angry. This is not local. This is not locally sourced. They need to be from California since it is sourced for a California company, or you don't put local on the back. And don't try and sell it to Americans, having them think that it's our farmers that are getting empowered when it's in farmers in Thailand. That is very disrespectful and dishonest as well. And then good production with less waste, blah, blah, blah. It's a good source of fiber to support digestive health, blah, blah, blah. And then it tells you all the stuff that's obvious for a piece of fruit. It's made with real fruit. It's gluten-free. It has fiber. It has no added sugar, no artificial colors or flavors. It's vegan and paleo-friendly, and it's a great source of manganese. And these are all things that you would know already because it's a piece of pineapple. But it's fine. It's extra. But I have a real problem. Don't call it local. But otherwise, it's a really good product. And I wish they would do it with potatoes. All right, friends. Thank you. Love you. Bye.